Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the LSU Tigers against the Alabama Crimson Tide. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Guys, as you know, Alabama coming off a terrific year last year, getting back into the college football playoff and getting to the second round. But this team has more to prove. They lost their quarterback, Ty Simpson, to the draft, but they still have one of the most dynamic wide receivers in the country. Ryan Coleman-Williams is looking for a little redemption after a low production year last year. The fans can't wait to see what this version of the Crimson Tide will look like this season. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Alabama's offense making their way on the field today. And welcome to this season's ultimate college football game, the national championship on the line here tonight. Which side can come up with performance under pressure? We saw Indiana do that against Miami a year ago. And Joel, because this season's game is in Vegas, it might also take a little luck tonight.
It absolutely might, but I think about iconic performances, and that's what it generally takes to win a national championship. We saw that a year ago with that unbelievable fourth down run from Fernando Mendoza, the Heisman Trophy winner, as he was able to get into the end zone against Miami. What player is going to develop that type of iconic performance here tonight? That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the toss and heads left. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create here on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down. And he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
They don't make the third down yardage. Here comes the punt team. And they'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. What an opportunity for this team. They're trying to skip some steps to go from all the way out of the bracket a year ago, now on the brink of perhaps winning a national championship.
Well, Chris, as you know, and we've been around this group, it's the leadership on this crew. These leaders are so strong, and they've been singularly focused, and now they've got their opportunity. This is what they have wanted, and now's their chance. Go out and execute and win a championship. Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. He's got room to run. Look out. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Brown. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Play action here on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
What an outstanding job by the defense. The route was timed perfectly. It was a good throw, but it's just better defense to prevent the touchdown. Now this offense has got to go back to the drawing board.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on 3rd down, in particular leading to 4th and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. We got it. The field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Motion now from the tight end. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it. Offense
breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, it's a good stop on 3rd down, but really it was what they were able to do defensively on 1st and 2nd down, putting this offense behind the chains and off schedule. That leads to the 3rd down success.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This offense loves the RPO. The quarterback is great throwing it. He's got quick hands and a good release. This one, RPO slant, nice gain.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to pass. It's Levitt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
I think that would have been an incredible catch because that is a tight window throw. The coverage is outstanding here. You're trying to get this in-breaking route, and the ball has to be on the frame. It's not quite on the frame. Again, that's a tough catch, and it's just an incompletion. Maybe it's a drop. I think it would have been a tough catch.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the pressure's on. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here comes the pressure. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? He's got some space. Look out. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
A play like that on first down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got 2nd and inches. You can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here. Maybe a heavy play action. Get the ball down the field. Really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got a handle of that ball so you can throw it accurately.
And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
On the ground, it's Hill.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. Throwing off play action. Grab behind the line, it's Ford. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. Third down and short. Can he get there on the ground? He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up to junior defensive tackle. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, tied. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit. Good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Watkins. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, they've got him for a sack on 3rd down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
And the Tigers will line up to boot it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Edwards. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Defense all over that 1st down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
And here's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down, and here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. They'll kick it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Levitt. It's a wide receiver screen. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball for 31.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specific.
A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, we don't often talk about pitch selection for a quarterback and how important it is. Sometimes you got to drive the football or throw it layered over a linebacker or even with touch down the field. Here, it's zone coverage. It's a curl route. He's got to throw a fastball right in between the defenders and does a beautiful job.
Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
You You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Levitt. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchdown. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
This is just beautiful offense here. Quarterback playing with great timing. Wide receiver understands the defense that he's looking at. He's in the right spot, in the right timing, and the play caller has trust and faith in what he sees on the field and in his players. This is just quality stuff all the way around.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
A pop pass on the jet sweep, and he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward. Following
the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Barry. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Not quite enough for the 1st down. Going to be 4th down and just inches.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
The Tigers will have to kick this away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
He'll ride the back again here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that previous play. And now they'll run it on the draw. Oh, what a move. He's got a crease. He's got space on the left. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
This defensive staff is going to have to really evaluate this film at half and try to make changes because these are way too big of holes in the run game. they're going to have to commit some resources down. I think they need to close the middle of the field with a safety and bring the other safety down into the run box.
Off the play fake on first down. That's reeled in. It's Durham. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. We'll give it to the running back. Tackle, but first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Oh, this is so demoralizing to a quarterback. You think you execute and you throw a touchdown pass, but the defense times it up perfectly and they jar the ball loose. It is tough to recover from this on the next snap for a quarterback.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Those type of conversions are just demoralizing for a defense. They did everything right on 1st and 2nd down. Forced a 3rd and long. They're in the red zone. They feel like they're going to force a field goal, and then the offense converts. And now it's 1st and goal inside the 5. This defense has got to be so devastating.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the run, there was a man down, injured on the field. Looks like it's the junior tight end. Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal off that loss. And he drops back in the gun. And he's tackled behind the line, but there's a flag down. Offside. Defense. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 2nd down and goal upcoming. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
These fast RPOs, they can be tough to execute, and here you're seeing a product of that. The quarterback just has to make a decision so quickly, and the ball handling becomes key, and there he just can't connect.
The incompletion sets up a 3rd and goal from the 3. To throw, it's Levitt. Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? And the quarterback keeps it here. Touchdown, Tigers. Powers into the end zone. Looks like a design run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Great move there. Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. Tackle made after a big gain.
Oh, this is a beautiful pass by the quarterback right down the middle of the field. And this defense better figure something out because they will continue to work this area if they don't defend it. I love the fact that they're able to attack and get a big completion down the field.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
And in 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Levitt. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. We get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Looking for a receiver. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Caught in the backfield. It's Edwards. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Rodgers. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The clock clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. It's another clutch play by this combination. Joe, how about the timing between this quarterback and receiver today?
Chris, you said it perfectly. These two on the same page. The anticipation from the quarterback, the timing and spacing from the wide receiver. You think about the thousands and thousands of routes that these guys have thrown together during the course of the season or even the summer. They're reaping the rewards of all that hard work. That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. Frustrating to spend that timeout after giving up first down yardage. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the Tigers will take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Back in motion now. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Bama. That's a great drive. Perfect call and execution to take the lead before halftime. Important because the other side gets the football, Joel, to begin the third quarter.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of a drive like that and a score like that. All these coaches talk about the middle section of the game, winning right before halftime and then right out of halftime. And right here, taking the lead, knowing that you've got to kick it off to start the third quarter, that is a massive moment. Now you can go in, make some adjustments, and really come out with a great defensive game plan for the early third quarter drive.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And after the extra point, it's a 17-10 lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. To the air, it's Levitt. That's caught. It's Berry. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. Looking for a man. Here comes the rush. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And we get the second half started with a running play.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. He's got space. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Play action here on first down. Pop over the middle. It's Green. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love. Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
It's a draw to the back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that second level, and here they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Give this offense a a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Coming after him. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. It's a shotgun handoff here. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. It's their sophomore wide receiver who's hurt. Holly will have some information as soon as we can. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. They bring him down short of that 1st down marker, sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun. It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They'll try the right here. And he stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
He'll hand it off. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
And my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. Here comes punt number 6 tonight. Leg has got to be getting sore. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Hand off to the single back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Hand it off to the back. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he takes it at the 40. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking into the clear.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw again. Turns it loose downfield. Touchdown, LSU. And they go on top here in the 2nd half.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Now here's the toss play. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. Well, the first down on the ground has been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps on the outside.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Split backfield here. Takes the handoff again. Spinning out of the tackle. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Takes the handoff. It's Durham. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Catch made on the out route. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Well, this is a great job by this offense of just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
The Tigers looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44.
Having a running back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is such a weapon. Here, this route over the middle, the defense sinks. It's an easy completion, and then you pick up the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Got an opening here. Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create the double spin move. And they've got the returner corralled. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. LSU on top as we take the break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Gotta go, gotta go. It's fast tempo, it's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks, force the ball down the field.
They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. This will be fair caught at the 30. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and an easy pickup for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust, that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Gonna run it. It's Durham. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Looks like it's the junior tight end. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. We'll take a timeout here as they check out the injury. It's the running back who's hurt. Could be a key development here as the offense tries to hold the lead deep in this national championship game. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he stopped the front 7 all over him that time.
Well, it's like the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Everybody was assignment sound. The quarterback barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. This defensive coordinator told us that it was going to be all about discipline, and discipline with the eyes of the defense, in particular when they go to these option plays. And here, this is a beautiful job, making sure that the eyes are disciplined and getting the quarterback down right around the line of scrimmage.
Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. Go third down close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back, it's Levitt launching one to the end zone, and it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, trying to throw the ball in the red zone is so difficult because of the tight windows. You just cannot create the amount of space that you have in the open field because those safeties are down low, and here, those tight windows create the contact and the timing for the defense to break up that pass.
And that one's straight down the middle, and they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Fire to the right side, complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's a good start to this drive, but now they got to push the ball down the field. In this situation, multiple possession deficit, maybe try to score right around that 2-minute mark. If they're able to do that, maybe they can get the ball the second time to come all the way back.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. With the catch, it's Edwards. Good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's got a crease, and he's brought down out at the 46. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. The training staff out to check it out, and we'll step aside for a moment. Important 3rd down play coming up. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
You're trying to get the ball out quickly at or near the line of scrimmage, and you're just hoping that you can find a seam and that the defense won't pursue and tackle well in space. But this play...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
This day and age in this field position, it's not shocking at all to see an offense go for it on 4th down, and they're able to get the conversion. And here's the deal. Everyone talks about analytics, but I think about manalytics. You got a good offensive line, go get it.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. Seventh play of the drive coming up. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 25 now.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
It's a shotgun run call. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
All right, Chris, down multiple possessions here. I think they've got 2 downs to go for this. It's 3rd down. It's inside the 5. You've got 2 calls. You can run it here. You can go play action. But if you're the head coach, you have to communicate to the offensive play caller that he has 2 downs to get the touchdown.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hall. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. A handoff from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a first down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your two objectives here. You've got to achieve at least one of them.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
That's a nice read by the quarterback on the RPO. But, Chris, the key to that, as we know, is the offensive line not going downfield. Credit those big guys up front holding their water.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Hand it off for a draw. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, the key to these wide receiver screens is that the wide receiver has to make the first guy miss. If you can do that, there's a lot of yardage to be had. But if not, it's going to be a short gain, and you're going to be behind the sticks.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down. You're trailing. Have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback keeps the football. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's just got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Durham. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Play number 8 in this championship game drive, and they face third down and short. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost them 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Grinding away on the ground. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the Tide will now spend their first time out here. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. Takes the handoff. It's Durham. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Alabama will spend its second timeout here. They've got one more timeout to use now. On this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. He keeps it. Can he convert? He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Chris, in my mind, if you run it on 3rd and long, you are telling yourself you're going to go for it on 4th down, in particular if you can get inside of that 4th and 3, 4th and 2 type of zone. Watch for the offense to go for it again. I wouldn't be surprised if they went right back to the option.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it. No problem.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Scott. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Four-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's a comeback route. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Good recognition of this zone defense in the secondary, both by the wide receiver and the quarterback. They're on the same page, and the timing is really good from this comeback route. You can see that the quarterback is able to get rid of that ball on time, and that promotes accuracy. An easy completion on the outside, and they're able to move the chains.
Looking deep for late-game heroics. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
Important 2nd down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Anytime you're running a crossing route, you've got to establish, is this man defense or zone defense? If it's zone, you've got to sit down in the soft spot and give your numbers, your chest to the quarterback. They're able to do that here, and then as a quarterback, you just can't lead them into the defender. Frame them up, put that ball right on their body so they can get upfield.
It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 2nd down here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Alabama. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Okay, Chris, they still have a chance in this one. That's a pretty clutch touchdown with a little bit of time remaining. Now you got to go get that onside kick and give yourself a chance.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. A national championship to cap a perfect season. What an achievement. We saw Indiana do it a year ago, and Joe, I thought we might wait a while before we see it again, but now in back-to-back seasons, it's been done.
Chris, that's just wild to me because this sport is not built for perfection anymore. That used to be the standard, but now you've got the 9 conference games, you've got the conference championship, you've got this expanded playoff. Getting through that as an undefeated is so difficult. Credit to this group, Indiana last year. My goodness, what a performance for them, and congratulations on the national championship.
And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.